Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Now, y'all see the title. We're back with Brother Bill Burr. Why men are paid more than women. Woo! Hey, I love this brother. One of my favorite comedians ever. You know what I mean? I love how real he is, how he don't hold back. A lot of people don't like to hear the truth, and he ain't scared to tell it. So, it's a fine line. But this, I wonder if he's going to go, because, I reacted to the motherhood isn't the hardest job. So, we'll see where you go with this. All right. So, again, thank y'all so much for coming over. We ain't going to waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. How's it going? Great. It's nice to be here. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married. Let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? You know what I mean? Isn't anybody looking at the stats?
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the shitter, right? If you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't going to open, you'd be like, yo, fuck that, I'm not going.
I ain't going regardless. You know how people be having like a bucket list and nah. Only bucket list I got is from Popeyes. Ain't doing it. Oh no.
If you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't going to open, you'd be like, yo, fuck that, I'm not going.
Nope. Not at all.
Like, I don't like those odds. I have a 75% chance of splatting on the ground.
Yeah.
But there's something about getting married. People just have to do it, right? They're just like, is this the line to lose half my shit? Awesome. This is gonna be great.
Hey.
No, I'm just kidding. I love women. I'm just not compatible with them. No, they got too much energy for me. You notice I said they always have to be doing something. Like they can't take a day off, You can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just see that open day. They're like, oh my God, let's fucking fill it up with shit. Oh, they just come at you with one horrible idea after another. They have the worst ideas.
Damn.
They do. You ever get to this one, they'll be like, you want to go to brunch?
All right.
You want to go to brunch on Sunday?
Hey.
And inside you're like, fucking no.
I love me some brunch.
You can't say that. You got to keep her happy, right? So what do? You agree? Yeah, let's go to brunch.
Hey, I never knew what the hell brunch was until I met my wife. I'm like, what you mean? Brunch. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that eat breakfast for dinner. So I didn't know it was an actual name for it. I was like, hey, I'm with it. I eat me some breakfast anytime.
And inside you're like, fucking no. You can't say that. You got to keep her happy, right? So what do? You agree? Yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great idea. Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $52 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs, is that pesto? Oh. Is that pesto in your omelet?
Look at his face.
Oh, it's asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto.
Look at his face. Oh.
I was dating this girl recently. She was really into women's issues, Because women always go on TV, they say all they want is to be treated exactly like guys. But if you listen to them, they don't. All they want is the good shit of being a guy. They're cherry picking. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet, right? You just can start picking out stuff same amount an hour. We'll take some of that. Pay for the movie. Fuck that. You can keep that. This is nice. That's yucky. That's icky. Hey, come on, people. You can't choose. This girl gives me shit. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some fucked up reason, you get to leave with the kids and I have to stay. That's why I get the $1 more an hour. Oh, it's $1 an hour surcharge. You hear a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out. Yes, he does have a knife. Anytime there's a hostage situation, who do they negotiate for? Well, at least let the women and children go. Well, what about me? You think I want to stay in the vault? Those 20 other sweaty guys sharing a bag of peanuts, you know? Praying to God I'm not the hostage who gets dragged out by the psycho with a gun to my head as he's asking the cops for a helicopter, which I know he's not.
Hey, I appreciate that there's a lot of women in there laughing, you know, because I know a lot of them are like, you know, he is spitting some facts. That is very true though. That is, you know, but you know, men supposed to be tough. Not saying women aren't, but you know, supposed to open that car door, open the door, walk on the right side of the street. You know what I mean? Hey, if you ain't with it, you ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it.
You know, praying to God I'm not the hostage who gets dragged out by the psycho with a gun to my head as he's asking the cops for a helicopter, which I know he's not going to get, right? I know he's not getting the helicopter. So now I got to make idle conversation with the 38 to my head going, dude, go for a rent-a-car. I think you should go for the rent-a-car.
Man.
See what I'm saying? Where are all those feminists then? You can't find them. There are no feminists in a house fire. You can take the most hardcore feminist, you know, some chick right in your face, you chauvinistic son of a bitch, you know, little short, little haircut, you know. Second those flames break out, she'll twist those little hairs into pigtails. Oh, I'm just a girl. I want to go play jump rope.
Oh, damn. Oh. Look.
No, that's why I hated that movie, the Titanic. Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. It's irritating. I think that was really romantic, don't you think? It's like, no! It's a fucking horror film.
Yeah.
And they're always like, why? I'm like, because all the guys die. See, you're watching it trying to relate, going, who would I be? You'd be that chick floating away in the big piece of luggage, right? I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when, like, the boat breaks in half, that dude who, like, falls straight down and bangs off the shit and goes in the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right? I'd be falling the whole way down going, I should have fucked that chick in first class. Listen, I'm out of time. You guys are a lot of fun. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you.
Man, that was good. That was good. Well, like I said, man, it's all about taking your time when you're dating someone. You know, you got to know what the person wants, the do's, the don'ts, before you like jump into something serious, you know, and then you end up getting married, and then all of a sudden, you know, all this new stuff comes about, but it's like, this is who the person's been. You just didn't take that much time to get to know the person. Like I said, I'm going on 17 years with my wife, and married for going on 11. So we were together for a while before we officially, before we got married. But it does take time getting to know people, man, because a lot of times some people get into relationships and they don't really know themselves, so they're lost and they find themselves just doing whatever it is that the other person wants just to make them happy. But sometimes you got to make sure you're happy first. You know what I mean? Not sometimes. You should be making sure you're happy first. And I think that's where a lot of relationships fail, But what he's talking about is 100% right. He just, I know he's married now. But I think what he's looking at the stats. So it all depends on the person, man. What type of person you are, If you can relate to this, you can relate. If you can't, you can't, But it is a lot of truth in there. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace out.